Yeah.
Let me ask this, okay? Because this is something I have to confess I still don't understand that well.
Yeah.
What is the economic activity taking place
Yeah.
that generates the yield? So you gave
Yeah.
examples like a farm or a factory, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if I invest in a farm or a factory,
Yeah.
there's something happening there. Like
Yeah.
goods are being manufactured,
Yeah.
crops are being grown.
Yeah.
What's happening in the DeFi space that's generating the yield?
Yeah, so from my experience and from what I understand, I may be wrong, but
You don't know either, huh?
I know a little bit.
This
but,
feels like something you should know, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, go on. Yeah.
Yeah. I know a little bit, but
We'll get someone else that knows the answer to this question. But go on. Let's hear your. That's great because we all don't
we're all
know.
learning here,
right? We're all learning. Yeah, that's the thing to admit, right?
Yeah.
I'll be the guy who admits what I don't know. I feel like everyone, all the media I listen to, they know everything, and it's just like a discussion. I don't know anything.
Yeah, I feel like if more people admitted that they didn't know anything,
we'd all learn more.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Thank you. Okay.
From my experience, a lot of the yield comes from people borrowing the coins to short it. So for example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, if you want to bet that the price is going to go down, you can borrow the Bitcoin and you can short it.
Right.
Another way that the yield comes from is from people putting on the carry trade. So what is the carry trade?
Sure.
The carry trade is when you are selling futures in Bitcoin and you're buying the underlying Bitcoin so that you are capturing the price difference between the futures and the spot price.
Right.
And a lot of the time, the annualized difference between the futures price and the spot price is anywhere between 5 to 20%. Right. So this has been a pretty consistent trend and pretty consistent cash generator for traders and investors and hedge funds. And so if you want to take this trade and make it bigger, you need to borrow US dollars. You need to borrow stable coins. You need to borrow crypto. And so in order to do that, you need to pay an interest to these lenders. And so I think that's where some of the yield comes from as well.
Yeah. I won't go into the carry trade here, but we do have some phenomenal resources about the carry trade right on the BitMEX Academy website. So please go and check it out. It's something that we talk about a lot, and it's super interesting and a great way for people to make money if they want to learn about it. I guess we'll move on from this in a minute, but to just one more time on this.
Yeah.
So people are borrowing tokens to execute the carry trade or to short, right?
Yeah.
But in order for the people lending these tokens to get a yield, the net, I guess, all these traders borrowing obviously need to be returning more than they're borrowing on balance, right?
Yeah, that's right.
How does the platform ensure that? Like, how do they prevent against everybody going to Aave or Compound and borrowing and then defaulting?
One of the innovative ways that Aave and Compound prevents against this is they require 120 to sometimes 130% collateral. So if you want to borrow $1 of stablecoin, you need to deposit $1.30 worth of Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Got it.
Right. So if you don't return back the dollar, then they can liquidate your Bitcoin and Ethereum holdings. So they will sell it for $1.30, and then they will pocket the 30-cent difference.
Okay.
So it is always maintained above $1 collateral, so that there is no chance of default.
And if the price of the crypto asset starts to go down against the stable coin, they'll liquidate you there as well? They will, huh?
Yeah. So that's one of the risk of depositing. Well, that's one of the risk of borrowing US dollars and using Bitcoin as collateral is if the price of Bitcoin falls down, then you can get liquidated. Your Bitcoin can get liquidated.
Yeah.
So the hard-earned Bitcoin that you wanted to keep will be converted into dollars in order to repay the lenders.
Right, but you knew this when you went into it, right? Because
Exactly.
you could have just held your Bitcoin, but you said, hey, I want to do some fancy investing.
Yeah.
So you took on that risk.
Yeah.
And Compound, Aave, these platforms, they manage all of this programmatically. There's no credit department at these places evaluating customers for their creditworthiness and making margin calls. Nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
It's all computerized.
All computerized. All of it is written in a program that doesn't require a single person to manage, and all of this is automated, and that's it's all objective as well, because when you talk to a loan officer, they're making subjective, biased decisions, right? And they are human after all. And whereas with the program, they don't have any subjective biases.
Yeah, I think that's such a powerful thing to say, and that the this algorithm that controls this stuff is also itself open, isn't it? Like anybody, people can view the algorithm. It's not a secret algorithm. It's everyone knows how it works.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of the protocols on DeFi are open source. So all of the code, all of the transactions can be viewed by anyone, really. And it's all transparent, and there is no secrets here, right? Everyone knows exactly how it works because the code is available for anyone to see.
It's just blowing my mind. I feel like I kind of knew some of this stuff before.
Yeah.
But I didn't really hasn't really gelled to this degree before.
It didn't really hit.
Yeah. Now it's really coming to me.